Okay, Vultus versus Quikaragon. France versus Germany. Okay. Should be a fun one. Alright, so Vultus versus Quikaragon. There we go. Alright, so build the train post France, right? Yeah, okay. Build the market Germany. Germany builds a market at the start of the game because they want to really get hunting dogs right away. Because the base gather rate of the settler wagon is that of 2 villagers. So if you can get hunting dogs, man, it really beefs up the gather rate really good. So that's basically what you want to do there. Especially since you are going to be shipping in at least 2 to 5 other settler wagons during the game as Germany. So yeah, you really want to get that going as soon as possible. Right. Alright, so yeah. See what the difference is between the gather rates. So right now it's 1.7 food. Once the hunting dogs kit comes in, you're really going to see a huge spike. Literally overnight there. It's going to be 1.7, and now it is 1.87. So yeah, huge. That's like a big jump for a settler wagon. Big time. You know, the little settler, you know, not even anything close. So yeah, that's huge. So, I don't know what we're going to see here. Really depends on what their strategies are. Yeah. Because we have seen a couple of Frances go the native route. And I think the native route is my preferred route to watch as France. Because it shows some really cool, interesting builds and stuff. So, we can see that. Could be interesting, you know. Could be really fun and interesting. So, we'll see if that ends up coming to fruition or not. Yeah. Very nice. So here comes the 3 CBDs. Very good. 1v1 Jaeger. Oh, interesting. So I kind of remember seeing this deck with that name. So basically what that sets this deck apart from other French decks is it has the option for 10 Jaeger in there. So that's probably going to be what this France is sort of pushing towards in Fortress Age, is trying to get that Jaeger shipping out. You get those elite skirmishers on the field, yeah. So that's probably what we're gonna see there, I would say, yeah. So we'll see if that ends up happening or not. But here we go. What about the Germany though? Where are we at with Germans? These Germans. Germany 1v1. So this is very standard Germany deck. You got your skirms, your Uhlans, your war wagon, Black Rider, Jaeger, crossbows, crates. This one does have the Doppels instead of Uhlans. Always an interesting thing to see. Also, you got Advanced Arsenal too, so that could be good for upgrading your skirms in particular for the late game. Yeah. One thing that we've never seen that much in the professional games here with Germany is the transition from crossbowmen to Landwehren. Nah. I remember that was like a very cool card concept back in the day that they were doing with Germany, giving them access to Landwehren, where they could convert their crossbows into Landwehr infantry. But we never really see it in any professional games, so I wonder if the Landwehrers are even really that good. Because I know when I see Colosseum Budokai, the Landwehrers can be pretty okay, actually. So yeah, kind of an interesting one. So Germany's go up with Corps Master. I expect the same from the French as well. Yep, they're going up Corps Master 2. Everybody's going to get 400 wood. It's really good because it lets you get houses, market techs, gets up your starting building, whether it's a barracks or a stable. That's also something we're going to have to check here. Is France going to open up with Hussar, or are they going to go musket? Yep. Likewise for Germany, are they going to open up Ulan, or are they going to go for crossbowmen, pikemen? It's always something worth checking out, yeah. It's like France is already getting their 4 CBDs shipping in with steel traps, very nice. Will allow them to get some really good gather rates since the CBDs have a high base gather rate, so definitely those market tech makes them a much better robust villager. Yep. Okay, so Germany is going to open up with Uhlans. They are shipping in their 3 war wagon card. That's effectively the same as a 6 settler card in terms of economic gather rate, so that's beautiful. Beautiful card to go for. Uhlans, as you know, low HP, so they are kind of vulnerable, but at the same time they do more damage. So if you mess up your micro and your units are sort of idling and colliding into stuff and not doing anything, Ulans can be like a real nightmare headache for you. So yeah, we'll see if these Ulans end up doing exactly that here or not, which I'm assuming they'll be somewhat of a headache here. Okay, so the Ulans do find the native scout looking in the base. Native scout does find the stable. He did find the stable, so now France knows that he's going stable. And he unfortunately went stable as well, but still he can do pretty good if he keeps the right numbers. The only problem is, of course, is that the Hussars don't have the same amount of attack as the Ulans, but they do have more HP, so it's really about how you fight. Like, if you can keep the Hussars really close, like in this defensive formation, kind of like a diamond right now, yeah, you can get some good hits on those Ulans and, like, shave them very easily of their HP. But if you sort of spread them off and mess them up and stuff, then the Ulans can kind of swarm on them and hit them hard with their hand attacks. So you gotta be a little bit careful there, yeah, basically. So right now he's got about 5 Ulans. France has about 4 Hussars. They are queuing up another Hussar right now, though, so let's see where that ends up going here. CBD exposed. This CBD will likely be downed. Yep. Ah, there you go. Yep. Oh, I thought I was going to get that one. I was like, whoa. Oh, no. Yeah, these ones are gone. Oh, man. Oh, man. That one's gone. Not good. These new ones up here should be able to finish that. See, he's unfortunately dealing with the opponent who's paying attention, and he's pulling off every vill as he sees fit, while not putting all the vills in the town center to stop his economy. So that's what you're supposed to do when you're raided. Don't throw all your vills into the town center at once, just put one vill in at a time that's being pressured. So that way your economy doesn't go to a standstill and you don't end up with like nothing in the end. So you gotta make sure you do that sort of thing, yeah. Alright, so the Germany is gonna... I think he's gonna go for an age up now, honestly. Yeah. I think that's actually a good strategy here, because I think in the long run, you're gonna lose out against Hussars if you keep going Yuan, so you gotta get that age up and get that 3 war wagon shipping out, like, pretty soon. Yeah. Problem is, though, of course, the France is gonna... Yeah. Oh, you should have went through. Oh man, that's. I thought you should have went through there, and his AI pathing on the unit was just atrocious. I was talking to the Dingo guy the other day about that. He said, you know, the pathing in, in AoE3 is not that great. And I'm like, yeah, sometimes the pathing just doesn't make any sense because you feel should have went through here. Say it goes right into the cab. It was like, wow. And that's the thing, too. If you lose a settler wagon to a raid, it's like losing 2 settlers instead of 1 in terms of the combined value of the unit. So you really never want to lose a settler wagon. It's like getting a huge, like, pound against your economy. Yeah, so you gotta be careful. Here comes the 3 war wagons as I predicted. War wagons will do great against Hussars, so that's exactly what the doctor ordered, I would say. As for France, France also went to H3, and they are starting to ship in dragoons. They already trained up some dragoons and skirms already. So I would say out of the gate, the France is ahead of the game. He's got a big army of hand cav, he's got dragoons, he's got skirms, he's got like a well-rounded force. So yeah, definitely France is looking a little bit nicer here. However, Germany at this stage, Alright, they got barracks, that's good. So they can actually start their skirmisher production, which they should do. But what is he doing now? It's going for 1,000 wood. I might want to get some skirms out because your opponent is really ahead in military and you're going to need that. Alright, he's like very prepared right now to push you. So you need every ounce of soldier you can get. He's going to go Yuan skirmisher. Yuan skirmisher. I'm a little worried because he's got dragoons, so those Yuans are going to be melted. Yeah, Yuans with their low HP, they're not going to stand very long against dragoons. He doesn't even have veteran, no. He doesn't even have the little boost from veteran on them, so they're going to be seeing decks against those dragoons. And then the skirms, obviously, with the hussars, will threaten everything else. Veteran Yuan's coming in, so he is getting the veteran upgrade. At least he's putting the investment into the unit. He's going to go for the big 8 Yuan shipment too. Let's see if he's onto something here. He might be. Might be onto something. Alright, the skirms are engaging with the war wagon there and almost take one out. Skirms try to... Okay. Okay, they're taking out a house. That's going to house Germany, by the way, so they can't train any more stuff. Yep. They're going after the barracks now, too. But now he's got the town center fire shooting at him, so that's going to hit some skirms, I bet. Let's see what happens with that now. Okay, Yuans are arriving right here. Very good. They're all veteran upgrade. Now, how this turns out, really, it depends on those Yuans. It's kind of like the previous game we had with Germany, where like the line of Yuans was like the decider of win or loss in that battle. So, yeah, but it looks like France is retreating a little bit now. Did they get their falconets yet? No, but they are going with the cuirassiers. They're going to be shipping in cuirassiers, and they're training them too. So they're going to be training them. So they're adding heavy splash cavalry there. That's pretty good, honestly. So, we'll see what ends up happening with that one, right? Yeah, big time. Oh wow, Germany ended up playing the town center over here too. Very nice. Well, not nice, they're gonna lose the town center, but yeah, it was a good idea until this happened. Alright, skirms, get another clean shot on a war wagon, wiping it out. Cuirassier, Hussar mix there. Kulisses, Jazzy, right in the front, the Yurons, very good. War wagons are going to try to melt some of these hand cabs a bit. But watch out for the skirms. Skirms are right on top of his war wagons. He's might get very good with those. So he's making sure he targets exactly. Oh man, yep, and another war wagon. Yeah. Not good. Not good at all. Yeah, he's going to make a siege onto the town center, yeah. The town center is getting sieged right now. Very nice. Ooh, good Yuan uses. Look at all the CBDs he's wiping. He's gonna get all of them, all 6 of them. And he's got a hunt nearby too. Is he gonna see that? Let's see. Yep, he knows about the CBDs. Oh, but he's not gonna go for it though, because he knows the Dragoons are there. Interesting choice. Yeah, I don't know. I personally would have risked the Yuans just to wipe his economy out. But then again, France probably has so many resources at this point that it doesn't matter, and you really need to play it safely. The France is going to get his Jaeger shipment that the card entails, the deck entails. So yeah, the 1v1 Jaeger deck, he is going to get his 10 Jaegers in now. So that's going to be a really big boost to his infantry army. Yep. Okay, whoa. I would have just sat there and fought at that point, you know. Now he's just losing stuff for free. Yeah, no, I would have just sat there and just tried to take out this kid there, because now he's got like another unit on the field that he could have dealt with. Yeah. Alright, what's Germany's even plan now? So they're gonna go for 8 Ulans, right? 8 Ulans. There, good. Anything else? He's got like 7 skirms. Doesn't have enough coin for his mercenaries though, which is unfortunate. If we could get his own Jaegers, that'd be great. I would have definitely liked to see that there, absolutely. So, kind of a tough one to say the least. If you're Germany here, yeah. Town center there, very good. And wipe through those. Very nice. CCC. That's going down now. Oh, GG. GG, man. Nice try, though. Nice try, though. I think the Jaegers were the nail in the coffin, probably. Once you get those onto the field, it's really tough.